Alright, hey guys, welcome back. This is C-Rock. Here we are back again in another battle from the campaign. And this one is actually quite the large battle. I have brought reinforcements, I believe, that we are waiting for. And I am to face off against reinforcements over there, too. They have reinforcements, too. So I figured I'd wait for all my reinforcements. My nicely clattered knights. Look at all. Dang, they look nice. Look at this guy and the amount of plain armor he has on his shoulders. It's very interesting how much armor they did really actually have back in the ancient times. It's just a matter of how much you wanted to pay for it. Basically, all the deer. The deer are running with them. I like that, yeah. Run, deer, run. I don't know why there are so many animals on the battlefield. I would imagine that in actuality, the battlefield was not really containing animals, but then again, who knows? I imagine they would all scatter at the sight of us. So I've decided to move up my reinforcements to my left flank to reinforce that and to reinforce the beginning right here, as we really didn't move anything over here until much later. We moved our cavalry over there, our generals. And we have nothing coming in. We don't see anything coming in yet. They appear to definitely, actually, they have their little pikes and everything set up right here. So they have pikes, and then they have, I think they might have traps right around here set up. And this is where they've chosen the hill, basically. This little hilltop to hold. And they will attack it. Or I will attack it, I should say. Sooner. So let's speed it up a little bit to get more of my men in place. I brought my cavalry out to the left. And to go and whip around and put in here. That way I can maybe spy on their troops. From this position, because it's nice and wood. The woods are in here. First I wanted them to wait right here, I guess, because I wanted to be fully set up. It is quite the thing to go ahead and control this many men. This many units, you know. So we start moving everybody on up. Spreading this line out a little bit more. And we decided to, as I said, we decided to send our cavalry to go ahead and hide in this forest over here. Some nice rocks and some nice ferns in here. And as we can see the enemy now off in the distance. This is good. This is a good area to go ahead and perch, to go ahead and spy on the men, on the enemy. As you can see, this cavalry, the missile cavalry, they aren't that very heavily armored. Be lucky to have leather, it looks like it, you know. Leather armor. I have a shield. Everybody's got a shield. And this is missile cavalry, so this is this spear missile cavalry? Or this must be a javelin cav. This must be jav cav. Because they are not I don't see the bow on them. I guess you couldn't sling at the same time as you were being on a horse. Slinger cav would be the weirdest unit out there, I guess. The coordination that you would have to even begin to do such a thing would be insane. to use a sling while you're on a horse and riding while you're riding the horse while the horse is moving. When the horse is not moving, it can be done. Not that complicated, I would imagine. But imagine riding a horse and trying to sling an opponent at the same time. I just don't think it would be possible, or that simple, I should say. He brought a lot of medium spear infantry, mostly to the battlefield that we can see. He did bring light melee infantry, so this is light melee infantry right here. Townfolk, this is like your peasants, because this, yeah, these guys even have clubs, as if they are from another century. Why do you have a club or another millennia? Could you not afford a sword? Apparently not. Better than nothing, right? So, we are just now starting to move out. I wanted to make sure I extended my line this much because I know that they have reinforcements. And I wanted to come up around them with these guys. So, let's speed up a little bit to go ahead and get to the main event. And we are definitely moving my troops on up. And now we're going to go back to normal speed. I'm eating breakfast at the same time as I'm doing this. Double tasking. So, we are completely moving everybody into position. I imagine this is what most of the time it was. You know, just outmaneuver their troops on the battlefield, and they'll see that, hey, there's no point to continue. Standing on the hill, we've been surrounded, let's forfeit, you know? Now we can see that more of the troops have come into view. Let's go back to normal speed. So they have these heavy melee cav. They have missile cav. And medium spear infantry, quite a bit of that. Light missile infantry. Super heavy cav. You can't even see the rider. You can just see the horse. As they are riding to my right flank, because they realize that it is kind of weak. So I've brought these. I wanted to bring these guys into this little area over here. Well, I decided not to, so I'm going to go and close up my gaps and spread out my spearmen to receive the charge. And let's see how good this charge is. Received by my spearmen. Ooh, it hit it. It was really neutralized. That was nice. Yes, interesting. Nice. It wasn't like a really big charge, probably because it was mostly from the front. And these are spearmen. So, but still, that's pretty cool. And I decided to surround these infantry and go ahead and eliminate them. They really like to send in the cav first. I don't know if you've goaded them in because of the archers being like in front for a little bit there, but they really do like to send in the cav first. This is the AI that I'm racing against. This is not a multiplayer battle. Those only come out on the weekends, by the way. For now. As I make the material during the week. And as we can see, we have more coming on in. We wanted to pepper these guys a little bit. So these are these javelin throwers? Yes, as you can see, they're throwing their... They can really throw that spear. And you see, they wouldn't ride at the same time. They'd have to stop, throw their jabs, and then leave. Or just You could throw your jab at the same time as you're riding, I guess, a horse. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard, I guess. Okay, I'm saying this from never doing it myself. And they have jabs, too. My troops do not have jabs, which is the unfortunate thing. These are your, they are spearmen who have, bows. And they're very nice and, convenient to have if you use them correctly. And the AI never uses anything correctly. It just attacks in this utter chaos way. With its cavalry in first, always. Like an idiot. Right? Anyway. But they do back up. Look, no, this is, hey, there, archers firing on my troops. As we can see, the front lines are going quite well. This is the only spot where it was, like, unfortunate, you know, a little bit of a hiccup. Because these guys are kind of, unit losing decisively. Yeah, they're losing decisively. But I decided to bring these guys on in to close up that. And these guys, I need to concentrate on there. I do have quite the wide array of missile infantry and light missile infantry. I have a bunch of slingers and a bunch of archers. As these guys are all firing on these guys. And they're all running away to make another charge. The good news is that I made them run through their own deployments. So, as you can see, we can see that they ran for their own traps, like idiots. And then we need to have these guys move in from the back and attack them. And this is a yeah, no, not gonna even try. I wanted to close off these skirmisher cav. Does this guy have an axe? What does he have? It looks like an axe or like a well, whatever it was, he got knocked off his horse. He has an axe. They have axes. That's my super heavy shot cavalry. That's my one of my generals, I think. And they have axes. But the light missile infantry, they seem to have axes too. Or spears, or just like a, yeah, it is an axe. Like a farming tool of some sort. You know, what are they called? A plow. A plow. That's what I'm thinking of. As I fire a bunch of arrows into this. I don't know why he just trying to stand around and shattered that group. As all the groups get shattered to the wind. As I completely surrounded them. This group seems to stick around for a little bit longer. They're all very happy about it. This guy does nothing. You know, he's like, I gotta fight with this. He does have a shield, though. Whoa. You think that would hurt? I don't know what this is made out of. Oh, he killed one of my guys. Wow. Don't mess with him. Alright. Oh, well, I'll run into the back of him with my horses. My cavalry unit from plummeting here. Boom. Taking him out. See, that's a charge right there. How many units that guy one killed? 104, dang. 110. So that's wiping the plate clean. We got 2 more units to go. Why they have stayed here, I have no idea. Maybe for their honor. And I think I leveled up there, one of my guys. So that's all that. Went pretty well. Let's see how the stats look. So losses were 1,612. Kills 4,543. So he did kill quite a few of his own men that time. Actually, like almost less than 100. More than 50. I deployed 9,525. So I outnumbered him by like 5,000 troops. I did kill like 100 of my own guys from friendly fire. Not as good as the last time, I guess, where I only killed 3. Anyways, thank you for watching, and tune in next time, and hit like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.